Okay, I played Night Stalker this game. Let's go. I don't really play Night Stalker. Like, I almost never did. In my entire Dota life, maybe I played him like twice. So, to me, this is a kind of new hero. But I just wanted to try this out, since I felt like Night Stalker is in a pretty good position in this patch, and we just needed a roaming support, so I picked him. After playing him, I don't want to say that I am the best Night Stalker player. I'm obviously not, but he is definitely very powerful in pub games. That's one thing that I can give you guys. He is really powerful. Mostly this is because Axe is not gonna die here. He's so tanky. It's because I don't think players they know very well how to counter Night Stalker, just in general. That is why Night Stalker is finding a lot of success. If you guys played it here in your pub games. Okay. Just looking at the lineup, Axe was the enemy offlane. We have Juggernaut selfing carry, and it's me and Nyx Assassin trying to zone out the Axe. So when you guys start, when the game starts, it's the daytime. So Bane is helping mid, is Quad plus Bane. Invoker is having a really hard time. I was thinking about whether to help Invoker or just zone out Axe, but I felt like just leaving Invoker alone should be fine. I mean, it is not fine, but the priority that I found was giving Juggernaut entire free farm, because Axe is a guy who can do a lot of things versus Juggernaut. Actually, Juggernaut, if you leave Juggernaut versus Axe solo, you're gonna lose the game. Juggernaut is gonna lose the game. You just can't do that. So Axe is very dangerous for Juggernaut. So we're doing our best, a sacrifice of our experience. We're now like splitting down experience in 3 ways. So nobody's getting any levels, but by doing this, Axe is not getting any levels, is not getting lasted. Everything is pretty much getting denied by Juggernaut. It's not even getting close to the experience zone. So we're doing great. So I'm just gonna trade a HP with Axe. I started with Overvenom, one step tango, and I had to buy a sentry. Okay, and this guy's slowed. Juggernaut is gonna get the kill. That is great. And unfortunately, that was not the first blood. Our Void, the offlane, died somehow. That's fine. Offlaner dies a lot this time. Okay, it's hitting minute 2. So I kind of outrun X and I got the bounty rune. This is extremely important. Let's actually... I don't want to go back. So basically what I did was I was just paying attention to the timer, and I positioned myself really well that I could outrun X and get the Scepter bounty rune before he gets it. And now I decided to TP to mid. After giving Juggernaut the kill, a lot of XP, I feel like Invoker is in too much pain. I mean, Quab is already really hard, but felt like if I don't do this, Invoker is not going to come back to the game. So I TP to mid. So what I'm basically doing is, if it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I was actually tanking. I was basically tanking Quab, so she cannot really harass Invoker or deny the creep. So in that way, I try to make some form of pressure to Quab, so Invoker can have much better time. And yeah, we are pinging X, just checking if Invoker is doing okay. X is in danger. We're gonna go for it. No, I don't think we did. Okay, so the lane is getting pushed now. Like, there's no way to fix this unless we side pull. But it is really hard these days. Side pulling is not that easy as it used to be. So I'm thinking about what to do to fix the lane. I really didn't want to give X this free experience, and I'm basically failing now. This is not on. This didn't really do anything. And meanwhile, Invoker died in the middle. So this is where at the point where I became slightly worried about our mid. So if it's Quap, like, you're expected to lose as Invoker. Invoker versus Quap is a really hard matchup for Invoker. So I don't want Invoker to win, but you should do everything you can as a support to prevent getting stomped. So TP at the right time, stay at the mid lane for a bit in the early game. That's what you should do as a support, and it is hard. It is really hard to decide. And now what I did was, it's almost hitting minute 4. Should I go for the bounty rune? I was late, and then I'm going for my own bounty rune. So all these small things that I'm paying attention to, I think I'm pretty good at doing that. So So you guys can take a note of this and do that, apply that in your own game. And as soon as it hits minute 4, this is the first night, we are ganking. And I know that Quap is gonna blink back to here, but unfortunately what I did wrong was, I think this was my skill build. Well, we found Bane, that's good, but it was my skill build. I think I needed to get at least 1 point in Crippling Fear. So we're gonna get the Bane here. We got it. I don't think we're gonna get her, she's gonna blink away. She just walks away. Yep. This is what most players do, like get 2 points in Void, and they don't get the silence. But I think this is the wrong build. The skill build was wrong. If I had 1 point in Crippling Fear, it's awesome. Nighttime duration is 5 seconds. That is enough. 5 seconds is enough to kill Quap if we gank at the right time. So now we're just waiting for the shrine. We're gonna shrine up, and it's still the nighttime. We're gonna make another attempt to gank mid or gank top. But yep, whenever you guys are playing Night Stalker, consider pointing 1 skill in Crippling Fear at level 3. I think it is valuable. Although most of the time you would want to go 2 point in Void. 1 point in Crippling Fear is not that bad if you're playing against like Quap or Puck that needs silence to kill, to make the gank happen. Now Axis is gonna die. In this case, 2 points in Void is much better. In this case, because Void at level 2, it does much more damage. It's 160 magic damage, attack slow by 50, move slow by 50%, so it's a lot. So in that case, 2 points in Void makes sense, but with this skill I cannot gank Quap, I need level 4. If I want to gank Quap, I need level 4. But this is where I decided that I have to go back to base. I'm almost hitting level 4. If I pull the camp, maybe I hit level 4. But the problem was that I don't have any mana, and we already used a shrine, so this is where I just have to relax and just go back to the fountain. So I have to admit that as I was playing this hero, like I had no idea how to play Night Stalker because I never played a hero. This is literally the first time I'm playing him, so I was nervous, but I'm just doing my best. Just looking for a place to TP, and this is where I did the TP in. Shaman kind of overextended, we're going after him. I don't want to take that many. I should be careful here because the anti-mage is hitting me. So this is where I just set the man up and just hit anti-mage. Okay, and this is where I officially fucked up. I'm gonna have to go back and tell you guys what I did wrong. Okay, I died. And he walks away. So let me go back because this was a crucial moment that I immediately regretted my decision. So here, we're engaging into the anti-mage after killing Shadow Shaman. Let's actually go back a little bit more. After going for charging, she's gonna die no matter what. I don't even need silence to kill him, so just attack. We gave him the kill. And this is where if you look at this situation, anti-mage just blinked in. And Void is here and I'm here. We're gonna just have to right click him 30 HP with anti-mage. He's hitting me, but as you guys can see, he's dealing no damage because I don't have any mana. So anti-mage is not a threat. He hits me, it's like I take like what, 30 damage, 40 damage. It's nothing, right? So I'm gonna hit him back. This was the right decision. I'm hitting back. But I got a little greedy here, and I popped a magic wand in hopes of maybe have enough mana to cast Crippling Fear. It only takes 50 mana, but yeah, that's what I did. I wanted to use the magic wand, but anti-mage quickly hit me again, so he burned out my mana, so I'm fucked. I cannot silence him again. I totally did not expect Bane to show up, so this is where I'm starting to like panic. Oh my god, I have to get back. He stopped me. Anti-mage kind of fucked up, so I'm running away, but Bane is kind of lost it. So this was entirely my bad. What I should have done is don't use my magic wand, like not at all. I actually took extra damage because I used the magic wand as I was getting mana, and then anti-mage therefore hits me harder with his mana burn. So that was a very bad mistake. Actually, it's really basic when we're playing against anti-mage, so that was really bad on my side. I should have never popped my magic wand like that. So one mistake is making, and I immediately charge back to bottom lane. And you guys have to keep paying attention to the timer. Just move your cursor to here at 12 o'clock and it says the timer 40 seconds until day, which means I have 40 seconds to gank and be a threat to the enemy. I'm gonna do this, just cast everything so I can quickly use my mana, and I'm gonna man him up. I know that we cannot kill him. Yep. I should have saved my crippling fear, I think. Right. So maybe I did something in the first night. So Night Stalker is all about achieving things in the first night. I think I did something, but I didn't do that much. But I think I got a passing grade. This is not that good, but not that bad. It's in the daytime. So what this means is basically during the daytime, you have to play passive and think about the way to contribute to your team without. So you're nothing. During the daytime, you're level 4. You're like nothing. But what I'm doing right now is this is what I decided to do. But just standing next to Invoker, it makes him safer to farm. Invoker can now safer farm. Because even though Bane and Quap at the same time pressure Invoker, I'm just gonna stand next to him, and they cannot gank him. They cannot kill him. And this is much better for him to last it, deny, harass. Invoker is getting some farm. Even Nyx joined here. So this is okay. I think this is the best decision that I can make at this point. And I'm getting Urn right away. The item build is pretty much after Brown Boots. If you want to get Over Venom, yes you can. This is just me getting Over Venom. I love this item. But if you want to skip the item, just get Urn of Shadows as soon as possible. Urn is the best item for Night Stalker in the early game, I think. Okay. I wanted to help Juggernaut, but I didn't see Void was coming for the Chronosphere. I didn't see this. But I think this was okay. Okay, now I'm coming back. So everyone is coming to the middle. Everyone is mid. 4 people in the mid. Juggernaut is solo top. So the Chronosphere did not kill. I think I should have stayed. I should have stayed middle. But I just wanted to go top because I knew that Juggernaut hit level 6, which means that he has a killing potential. Juggernaut at level 6 is Omni Slash. Axe is gonna die if I just help him. Axe is doing that, but he knows that he's in trouble now. Slow him with Over Venom. Juggernaut can catch up, and he got the kill again. So even during the daytime, just think about this. Daytime is not essentially the right time to gank, but I knew that Juggernaut hit the level 6 and he is strong enough to kill Axe if I just go and help him a little bit. So you guys should be able to do that if you want to be a Night Stalker player. Try to find a lane that can make a kill by showing up. So it's not just about you, but it's more about your teammate and collaboration. Okay. I maybe underestimated Quap. If she ulted here, I think I was gonna die, but Nyx helped me. I'm still in danger. If Quap decided to like blink in, I might be in danger, but she didn't. First good. Okay, I'm going back. And keep paying attention to this timer. It's 1:30 minutes until the night time. So think about what you can do. So right now I'm almost getting Iron Shadows. I just need 50 gold. So I was thinking maybe should I pull this camp or should I just go to the lane and farm a little bit more? Those things are going through my mind. Just checking out the lanes if Void has Chronosphere to make the kill happen. And hitting 6 is also important. So this is okay. This is very it is okay to leech up some experience with your carry and stay in the lane. Got TP scroll. I got the gold from the tower, I think. Somebody got tower? I don't know how I got it, but I finished my urn. Okay. We don't necessarily need to kill anybody, but I'm just making pressure. And Juggernaut is now kind of confident because he has Omni Slash. But essentially, ideally this is not a situation that we want to dive in, because it's not the nighttime yet. So it's after 30 seconds, in 30 seconds it's not gonna hit the nighttime. So I'm gonna have to set up the kill. This is where like I'm starting to pay attention to the minimap, checking up everyone's ultimate, and I knew that Void had Chronosphere, so I could potentially go for anti-mage. What I'm thinking is if Void Chronosphere somebody and Invoker hits him with Sunstrike and I just nuke him with Void and silence him at the right time, we're gonna kill him. So he's likely to be here, right? He was here. Just throw everything before he burns some mana. And he got the bounty run. So that was the war of the bounty run, and he got it. Maybe I was not being patient enough. Okay, and I go for TP backup. So this is only happening because you were paying attention to the minimap. Nice, pretty nice Chronosphere. But he is, yeah, he hit the wrong target and he's asleep. He was asleep. We got the Shadow Shaman. Should have stayed my Void there, I think. Whatever, we got the kill. I did half right. We see anti-mage. That's not a legend, that's the real one. So just paying attention. We missed him. I was taking too much damage. Shrine is alive, so we need to do the shrine. And thanks to the ward here, we saw everybody was coming, so we're gonna use a shrine. Nothing's gonna happen. They have to get back. And good thing about like everything we know happening, Invoker was kind of free farming. This guy's not going for the Midas. Some people do this. I don't know why they do it. Maybe it's the right thing. I'm not an Invoker player, so some people just skip Midas and just go for faster Aghanim Scepter. They get more stats. They matter much faster in the game. I think that's what they do. So this Invoker is going for Aghanim Scepter right away with the power threats. This is what some people do to survive better and to hit harder in early game. So Invoker is doing that. So we're kind of creating a lot of space to Invoker. And although it's the nighttime, I really want to kill somebody, but the map is dark and I wasn't really sure where to go at this point. Void does not have Chronosphere. Invoker seems like he wants to advocate farm, and Juggernaut was getting close to battle free, so he wants to play safe. Yeah, he got the battle free. So Juggernaut was playing kind of passive since he was getting close to the battle free. So yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was dipping to the mid lane. I want to go for him, but we know that this is not enough. At least let's pressure him, so push him out of the experience zone. I'm now in scouting. So this is where I'm making my desperate attempt to do something. And Bane thought I was gone, right? Diving in. But if TP backs up, or somebody shows up, we have to get back. I knew that. So we're getting back. And Shadow Shaman kind of showed up from nowhere. I think Shadow Shaman had the invisibility run, so that was kind of lucky by them. And this is where like we managed to make them overextend and pop linking forward. So everything was good. Yeah, this is Dota, man. Like, you guys cannot predict everything happen, but we did something stupid. But yeah, the enemy team did even much. Enemy team overextended and things worked out really nicely, so we felt really good about this. Yeah, but Shadow Shaman showing up there from nowhere was really unexpected. Because he did that, we got the definite kill advantage. We got Cop, we got Bane, and we got Shadow Shaman. I wanted to silence him. I don't know if this was the best way to approach him, but he got away. I'm trying to find him, and I don't think I can. We missed him, but we found Bane. So I said, okay, let's go. I think he's alone. This dude has no idea what's happening. Okay, so my teammates was here. I don't want to get hit by him that many times. Yeah, our backup is coming from the left, we know that. So this is where you have sort of how to cut him, and they're sticking. That was an unfortunate sunstrike. Just being at the front. I'm not gonna die from that, I know that. So I'm popping the magic one as soon as possible. He's gonna use the ultimate, so I don't take damage yet. That was intended. Silence him, so he's now officially dead. So that was good, right? That was good. I knew exactly what to do. As the Chronosphere was ending, I had to pop my magic one faster so teammates could not kill me with his ultimate. So everything worked exactly as I planned, and it felt good. I knew what was coming. I played that one smart, but enemy team is doing good too. Like, they knew that they had a space and they decided to go for the top. But this is where I'm going for the TP backup. They killed him. Oh, he blinked away. Okay. So pay attention to the minimap and TP at the right time. I think in this meta right now, even though that you guys are playing support, it is really possible to carry the game by just playing the right hero and playing it right. If you're playing roamer, like you're gonna make a lot of difference to the game. So, okay, I got him. So this is happening because Bane does not have vision and I do, so I can do this. Just pressuring is a daytime again. So I have to think about getting out of here. We have to get out of here, I think. Right. Unfortunate impale, but that's fine. I was telling him to just get out, but oh yeah, he's in the Omni Slash, and that was a good one. And this was also a good one. I silenced him right away because I didn't want it to chop his head. Juggernaut is the man. Juggernaut knows what to do. Axe is juking him. Did we get him? Oh, we got the Sunstrike, okay. Yeah, so Axe managed to survive by juking, but the important thing is, yeah, we got the kill, that's really good. But the situation is becoming optimistic to our side because Invoker is now in the minimap, like he's farming mid, he's been farming the entire time, and Void is also farming, he's gonna matter a lot. in the early game, late game. Void is really strong, whatever items he gets, like Algorithm Scepter, whatever. He played offlane, so he will power spike soon if he gets this amount of space to farm. So things are good. We're killing and we're making space to our team. Now we're taking down the tier 1 tower, and still they want to defend, but I knew that since Quap was here, they were not that strong in engaging. Okay, X caught him. So this is where I'm thinking about abandoning next assassin. Quap is here. I silenced him. Juggernaut is dead. So in my opinion, this is like where I should bail off because Juggernaut is dead. But Nyx is really great in impaling, cancelling the Bane's ultimate, and he saved him. So I quickly gave Juggernaut Urn of Shadows, making him back to full HP. And Axe is now overstanding. This is where we should fight. This is under the shrine. We could be expecting for the TP backup from Invoker or Void. We're doing as best I can to survive. They got me. Juggernaut does not have Omni Slash anymore. This is where like I was like pinging, hey, dude, guys, come on, what the fuck, man, just come. Anything would have helped, right? Like this guy did, Void had Chronosphere and Invoker had everything. They even had TP, so yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. I was paying them like, I think they didn't know what's going on, so this happens in pub games. They make decisions and, you know, like you just have to go for it. But yeah, I think that was a bad decision for them. If any one of them TP to the shrine here and casted anything, Chronosphere, Sunstrike, Meteor Strike, anything, we would have flipped the team fight, and that would have been really crucial. But they didn't TP, but on the bright side, they were farming entire time. Invoker was farming entire time, and now Invoker got the bottom tower, and looks like he's gonna get the kill, so this is okay. This is very okay. I'm okay now. You got the bottom tower, and you got the kill, so this is okay. I quickly used my ultimate because I thought Invoker was in danger because Bane was running toward him, and even Quap was here, so I think using my ultimate was the right thing. And again, this Bane does not have any vision, so he's kind of blinky. He's gonna die here. I was kind of surprised that I was taking this much damage from Quap. She had Orchid. So what Invoker did wrong here was that he didn't really have the Tornado Bane to last it. That was actually a terrible decision. What Invoker should have done was Tornado the Quap, because Quap was right clicking me and doing a lot of damage to me. Because Bane wasn't gonna die anyways. He was getting take damage from Urn, he was getting Cold Snap, and anti is blinking forward, and that's what he did. Good job. And Void got Algorithm Scepter. I think this is the right build for offlane. Like whenever I see offlane Void, like even offlane Void goes for better free these days, but I think it is wrong. But Algorithm is just really good. Like it's really good. The cooldown reduction is just insane. I think like this is insane. Every 60 seconds you have Chronosphere. Basically what this is telling me is that you can literally solo Chronosphere anyone starting from minute 2. Okay, let's actually go back. I was talking something about it, and we need to think about my movement. So I came back from death, I TP to the shrine. Okay, yeah, so this happens a lot, guys. Like, how many times did Bane just walked up to me in this game? Like, 3 times, right, and he died, and Shadow Gem is doing the same thing. This is because you're the Night Stalker, and it is the nighttime, and they do not have vision, but you do. So this happens a lot. So you guys need to abuse this vision advantage. So Quap is here. I'm thinking about silencing him. Okay, she orchid me, but you know, I even have a backup. And this is only happening because Void got Algorithm Scepter. This is actually great, right? Now Quap is dead for 56 seconds, right? But until when she comes back, Void will have another Chronosphere. Isn't that crazy? I think it is crazy. And look at this, like this Bane just desperately wanted to have some vision, so he's now come to a jungle, but he doesn't see me. So this is actually a Bane's problem, that he shouldn't be here. To be honest, this is just his fault. Although he was desperate for the vision, you just don't do that. This is where the battle just had ended, and you just show up. No, that doesn't make sense. Of course I was staying. So Bane just died again. But believe me, like when you're playing Night Stalker, this is gonna happen a lot in pub games. They do not have vision, but you do. TP to the mid, silence, void. Blink. Oh yeah, and I got the blink by the way. This was the core item that I was thinking about getting it. I forgot to mention about this. This is just my style. Whenever I play Night Stalker, I was always thinking about. I saw somebody getting blink dagger, and I felt like, okay, this is the item. It's really, really powerful. Okay, next is here, and I just have the silencer. Silence, and now she's dead. Like she's dead. She's just dead. Like she's dead. Yeah. So as soon as anti-mage joined, we quickly spread out, scattered, and he's gonna die. So this is what I'm gonna shoot, guys. I think it was cool. Let me just go back. This is what I like to do. He's stunned at the right time, silence, and although I do not have mana for void, so this is where I was like, okay, I don't have mana. I should have popped a magic one, but I didn't. It actually took me some time to do it. Yeah. So and I did it. So this was an easy kill. But as soon as anti-mage showed up, I think this was cool. As soon as he showed up, we knew that we were in trouble. And Nyx goes this way, I go that way. So we were thinking the same. I think that was a cool moment. And Nyx is not gonna die because he used his Kara space, and anti-mage is now stunned. So that was another cool thing that he did. This was super good. He played it really, really well. And I don't have mana, but I can do this because his blink on cooldown, and we got him. That was really good. And if you don't want to get blink dagger, like there are people like, I don't know. I've met a lot of people that that told me that I don't know how to use blink dagger. Then don't get blink dagger. If you don't like the item, you should never get that item. But my personal opinion is just super useful. You got the Bane kill again. But if you don't like it, get Shadow Blade or go for Aghanim Scepter. So this is where the enemy is now trying to dive in. But X is gonna die, that's not gonna work. He got caught again. I'm gonna blink in because everyone was dead, right? Everyone was dead, so obviously I'm gonna blink in and dive in. He got him. Thinking, just talking more about the Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim is also good, like, it's good. But the main reason why I had to get Blink Dagger in this game was they had Anti-Mage and Quap. They both had Blink Dagger, so if I want to chase them, I felt like Blink Dagger was the item that I must get just to go after them. Night Stalker is all about ganking, right? You're gonna spend a lot of time chasing after them, outrunning them. So yeah, as soon as I saw that Void was in trouble, I popped my ultimate. It didn't help him. So Blink Dagger was item in this game. But if you feel like, if you judge that the game is where you don't really need Blink Dagger, you just rather be tanky and just have infinite nighttime by just spamming the darkness, get the Aghanim Scepter. It is also good. So it comes down to your judgment and preferences. But Blink Dagger makes sense when the enemy team has Blink. That's simple, basic. Selling the Overall Battle, I think I'm sold it here. Getting a medallion. This is because we basically now have the mech control, right? We have taken down all their tier 2 towers, which means they do not have any vision. It is the perfect time for us to set up a smoke gank, or if not, just do the smoke into the Roshan. And more than Roshan, Medallion is super good. We even have Juggernaut. Even Juggernaut can solo the Roshan, I just can cast Medallion outside the pit. So I felt like Medallion is the right move. I got the Voice Stone thinking that I should get maybe a Lotus Orb, but after just seeing that the map is dark for them, it was a time for the Roshan, so I got the Medallion. I did not want to go for the last hit here because everybody was missing, so I'm just playing super careful. Now Quap is top, Invoker is now now shoving into their jungle, and this guy's doing the Roshan. So this is where I don't know how to do anything, but just back up the Juggernaut because this is the winning condition. Yeah, they're gonna get the tower, but I don't think it matters that much. The Roshan is the one that mattered to me, so I'm just gonna let everything happen. Just stay next to Juggernaut, cast Medallion, and he's gonna get down, I guess. We got it. Now we have to just go back to the lane and quickly transition into pushing. Quap is diving in, it's gonna be unfortunate. I was kind of going after Quap, but I said, okay, I'm too far away, she's gonna run away, so this is where I should just join up, fight with Void and Juggernaut. Again, Chronosphere. Thinking about casting my next spell. Silence this guy. I'm going for X. I think I did it right. It casted Urn. It didn't cast his Blink Dagger. That was weird. Okay, we got the kill. And Invoker kill, solo kill Quap, so that was big. They were doing this, but I wasn't that worried about this because Juggernaut already has, I guess. Just gonna do that. The only thing that I have to worry about right now is taking splash damage from anti-mage, the ultimate, the mana void. Sting pressure. Okay, I'm gonna die here. What? Okay. Yeah, I think I was dead anyways because I was taking the extra damage from Copsword. Okay. But my teammate's doing the rest. So looks like we're gonna get the Rex, right? Yeah, we're gonna get it. This Invoker played really well. He blinked right in front of the face of the Quap and he catches a cool snap, so Quap cannot blink up. This guy's doing that, but he has Aegis and Chronosphere. Yeah. Juggernaut is now just too strong to deal with. So I think Night Stalker did kind of a lot to the game. Obviously, like, I didn't win the game by myself, but I did a lot, like, just to ganking. I think I ganked literally every lane. If I couldn't kill anyone, I was thinking about pressuring and just to be matter to my team. That's what I did, and I think it worked out really well. So one thing that want you guys remember when you're playing support roamer is always start in prioritizing your self-lane carries farm. You guys saw how, like, we were spending a lot of time in the top lane at the beginning, that we did our best to zone out X and give Juggernaut complete free farm. I think that is very important, and that does not happen that often in pub games. Like, when the support is at the hand of, like, somebody like who doesn't really know how to support, this is where, like, we could just win the game by just throwing every spell. So it's kind of meaningless. We're gonna win the game, and we won the game. But the early game was really important. It's really important. So start with by helping your self lane carry, and then after giving self lane carry like about 3 minutes of the farm at least, then you can think about transitioning to the next to other lanes. And when you're playing Night Stalker, the first night begins at minute 4, so you have to time that and just prepare yourself. Just think about what's going to happen. If you just timed it right, you could just, like, imagine, like, yeah, you could just prepare yourself what's going to happen, what's going to happen. That way you're going to be prepared much better. So that's what I did, and I think it went successful. If the game lasted longer, what I've gotten was Solar Crest and Lotus Sword. If not, just BKB, but I don't think BKB was the right move. If you just get Lotus Orb and Solar Crest, you already become really tanky, and you're gonna eat up a lot of damage in the front line. And you will do a lot. So that's what I prefer. That's what I could recommend. Get Solar Crest, Lotus Orb. If you think none of them is gonna help, just upgrade your Urn of Shadows to Spirit Vassal. Yep, Spirit Vassal is also strong for Night Stalker. Okay, that was Night Stalker game, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you guys in learning the hero and playing the hero. Goodbye.